Hi, everybody. This is Mondays with Mike, a weekly video series where I answer questions from people just like you. Here's this week's question, Marty. What are the best ways to handle constructive criticism and turn it into an opportunity for growth? Constructive criticism. Well, I'm interested in their definition of constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Because it never feels that constructive, really.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the answer I usually have with people that say, can I give you some feedback is no. but perhaps that's not what this question is about. They want to know the best ways to handle constructive criticism and turn it into an opportunity for growth. Well, first of all, just the fact that you ask the question is an indication that you can probably handle constructive criticism. Here's what I think you should do. If somebody gives you constructive criticism, always ask what I call a concluding question. A concluding question is, how could I use what you just suggested as an opportunity for me to grow? You don't have to figure it out. If the person has the courage to come up and give you constructive criticism, then, or any kind of criticism, you can say, how can I do that to be better at my job, better at my relationship, or better? So, because they've probably thought it through. They have probably thought through the notion of what you should do better. Now, there are some people who are just going to criticize for the sake of criticizing, right? I was talking to somebody recently at a reception. They had had a few too many glasses of the fruit of the vine, if you know what I mean. So many too many glasses, Marty, that they had drank so much red wine that their teeth were purple.
Yikes.
You've seen that before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, man, you're
having a good night.
You're a measure or two into that bottle. I wanted to call them Welch's, but I didn't think that'd be good. And they gave me some criticism. It wasn't really about me. It was about something that a team member of mine had done. And I said, foolishly, to the intoxicated person, how could that be turned into something that they could enhance the results that they provide, or the life that they live, or the relationships that they have, right? And that question caused them to pause, and they gave me an okay answer, but I never just leave criticism alone, because I feel a little bit like it's just a little bit like a bomb, right? And they drop it and then they walk away. I think people, if they're going to criticize you, have the responsibility to help you move past whatever the criticism is, unless the criticism's completely unfounded. And I have a phrase I use when people give me criticism that's unfounded by any measure. Thank you. And then I walk away. I don't argue it. I don't talk about it. I just say thank you and I walk away. And the reason that I do that is there's no arguing it, right? There's no, well, did you see what I did yesterday? Because the minute you get defensive about it is the minute you move on. And if you'll just say thank you and move on, or thank you and change the subject, you're going to be a whole lot better. Hope that's helpful to you. If you have a question, send it to info@mikestaver.com. That's info@mikestaver.com, and we will work it in very soon. Take care.